Taplin kept a 13-year-old on his bus well past her stop. When they were alone, that's when things took a creepy turn.
33-year-old Christopher Taplin has been booked with kidnapping and stalking a 13-year-old girl who was a regular on his bus route. Police say Taplin let everyone off the bus except the girl and held her captive as he professed his love for her, and police say it was all recorded. Taplin told the victim he'd been watching her since she started middle school, even going so far as to call her family to tell them he was in love with their daughter.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit y'all another video. Hope y'all are having a very great day. Hope y'all are having a very great week also. My day is going absolutely stupendous. Big shout out to all the channel members, all subscribers of the Trey King Show family, and much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Louisiana by way of Bruley. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Louisiana, everybody in the great city, town, or village of Bruley, because actually, I'm sorry to say this, and don't be mad at me, my people in Bruley, but this is the first time I ever heard of a city called Bruley in Louisiana. But anyway, that's not the most shocking thing. The most shocking thing is the fact that you have a bus driver. Yes, we're going to start this story off, right? Because look, I got a lot to do today. I'm sure you all have a lot to do today. So you already know. Yes, today is not Thursday. Today is Trifling Tuesday, because it's very trifling what this bus driver who goes by the name of Christopher Taplin is trifling, yes, what he done. So what I need you all to do right now is get those sweet, precious, badass kids out the room right now, so us grown folks have a quick dialogue and see what's really going on in the mind of CT, yes, Christopher Taplin. Get those kids out the room. Go ahead. Damn, strong. God. Anyway, hopefully those kids out the room by now. If those kids are not out the room by now, tough. Double D titty. And since today is Trifling Tuesday, the lowest size we could take is a C. I'm sorry. Anything lower than a C, we cannot take. Now, anyway, I want to thank also the channel members and also the subscribers for sending me this story, because, you know, I don't know what the hell is going on in the state of Louisiana when it comes to these teachers and now these bus drivers. I mean, I did a story about a bus driver in Louisiana earlier in the year, and no, he was not messing with no student. You know, he's an older guy, go by the name of Mr. Jerome, I'll call him. And you all can look that story up also, where Mr. Jerome and the student basically got into a fight on the bus. Yes, after the student threw water on him and also spit on him, that old man beat that little boy butt all over that bus. But anyway, this is a different story right here. Now, I don't understand what can make a man, 33 years old, look at a 13-year-old and think that y'all may have something in common, like y'all Bobby Brown or Whitney Houston. I don't know what the hell is up with that. How can you bypass all these grown women who want a man, who desperately want a man? You know what I'm saying? They might tell you they don't, but trust me, they get a little lonely at night. They do. So how do you bypass all these women who just ready to throw the draws at you just to go to a 13-year-old girl, and you supposed to be dropping this child off at school that morning, but instead you dropping the child off at school, you proceed to drive her over to the high school because the 13-year-old girl is still in middle school. So you would hold her on the bus while you drop the other middle school students off, proceed to drive to the high school. Now I wonder what was going through the mind of this 13-year-old child while you was doing this, because this is not the normal. This is not what you normally do. So I wonder how terrified she must have been, because that's how people wind up missing and killed. So you drive over to the high school, you let all them students off, and then you proceed to lock the girl on the bus for about 10 minutes while you profess your love to her, and then have the audacity, the nerve, yes, the nerve, to call her parents, whether he called or text. Some stories say he called, some stories say he text, but either way it go, it don't matter. But the point is, you violated, number one, coming at this child like this, and then you have the nerve, you know what I'm saying, like how thirsty can you get? You have the nerve to hit her parents up, whether via text messages or calling, and profess to them how much you love their daughter. Now, people, before I start the story, imagine if that was your 13-year-old child and also a grown man who you may not know or you may know is withholding her on a bus and professing how much he loved her, and then he had the nerve to say that he watched her ever since she started school. Now, I don't know if he meant school this year or middle school, but the point is, it don't matter. Christopher, you are old enough to be this girl daddy and some, you feel me? But anyway, we'll break the rest down as I read a snippet from this story. I am going to read a snippet from this story, and I am going to give my opinion, all of it. Surely, as we go, Louisiana school bus driver kidnaps 13-year-old girl, then calls her parents, professing his love for her. You know, it reminds me of that old Jodeci song, Come and Talk to Me, when Casey busts out, I've been watching you for so very long, trying to get my courage back to feel so strong. I really want to meet you, but I'm kind of scared. And that's exactly what was going through Christopher's head. Anyway, a school bus driver in Bruley, Louisiana turned himself in on Tuesday evening following a bizarre incident involving him and a 13-year-old middle school girl on his bus route. And that's a damn shame, Christopher. I mean, you're not a ugly man or whatnot, and don't nobody be trying to say, Trey, you gay, you talking gay. You know how some of y'all get in these comment sections sometimes. No, I like cookie. I like cookie. You know what I'm saying? Mature cookie at that. I don't do no young cookies. And the only mature cookies I like is low miles, because you got some of these mature cookies got high mileage on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they use synthetic oil on that or not. But anyway, how do you bypass grown women and you at a school around other women, Christopher? I mean, damn, you couldn't get one of those women. You couldn't go get the lunch lady, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't go get the principal if she's a female or whatnot. But you chose a 13-year-old child. And for your sake, Christopher, you see this video, I hope you move out of Bruley, Louisiana, because I may be doing a story about you soon in a different light. And I hope it ain't the upper room type of story. But damn, man, this is the type of mess that happen when you play these type of games. And what I always say, when you play a stupid game, you're going to do what? Yeah, somebody said that somebody messed up. You're always going to win a stupid prize. Anyway, let's continue. Now, as reported by a news station, Christopher Taplin was expected to drop off a 13-year-old middle school student at Bruley Middle School. Not Bruley College, not Bruley Junior College, and not the high school. Even the high school is still bad. It's just as bad. They're still children too. But the fact is, middle school, Christopher, like, damn, bro. Some of these girls just now learning how to wipe themselves good and clean up good. How are you going to do that? Damn. Anyway, let's continue. And like I said previously in the video, he let off everybody on the bus both times, even at the middle school and also the high school. But this 13-year-old girl, he did not let off the bus. And no, I do not know the 13-year-old girl name. That is not important. She's a child. I don't know how she looked. It doesn't matter to me. The point is, Christopher, you up there looking like a horny honey badger in the face. I mean, damn, Christopher, you could have went and got $40, $20 and went and paid for some damn ass. Christopher, let's just be for real. Let me finish up before I get in trouble. Now, Christopher dropped off the middle school students and also the high school students. So while he was leaving the high school, Christopher parked that damn bus and pulled over. And for about 10 minutes, he had this girl locked on the bus, professing his love to her. And I don't know what the hell he was saying to her. Like, what in the hell do you tell a 13-year-old? I don't even know, because if you think like that, chances are you got a little petty in you also. And I ain't talking about petty. I'm talking about pedo. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is this right here. What was on your mind that day? Like, what was your train of thought? You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't really give a damn, but what made you want to just throw it all away? I mean, did you not think that this student would say something? Did you not think that her parents would say something? And also, what was her parents supposed to do after you left a message or whatnot, even if she didn't say nothing? You know what I'm saying? Do you think somebody's parents is going to be cool with that? Like, let's just get for real. I don't understand that. You don't never need to work around a damn child a day in your life. And hopefully, you don't have no children, because I hate if something happened to them, because, man, you are truly a mess. Anyway, let's finish. The officers say that once Taplin was alone with the student, he began pouring out his heart to her and told her that he loved her. You gonna tell a 13-year-old girl that you love her? The story is just sad. It's just sad as hell. Anyway, now once done professing his love for the teen, he then eventually dropped her off at school and allowed her to leave. Well, that's a good damn thing right there. But the point is, guess what? The damage is already done. Even though you didn't kill her, even though you didn't rape her, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't say that word because you get all kind of trouble on YouTube now. I don't know why. So it's good that you did not do those things. But at the same time, man, look what you done. You still done something very bad and very stupid. And you need to be punished for that. And you never need to work around children no more. Now, also in closing, Bruley police also shared that Taplin left an unusual voicemail with the child's family, revealing that he loved the child and said that he'd been watching her since she started school. Now, I don't know if they meant school this year or school in general at this middle school this child attended. But just imagine if you get that phone call and you thinking that, you know, the bus driver having problems with your child, and come to find out the bus driver ain't having no problem with the child. Your child is actually good. No, your bus driver wants some of them draws. Just imagine getting that damn phone call. Now, I hate to say it just like that, but you got to put it like that so you all can get upset enough to know and see that this guy really need to be locked up. His ass need to be moved out of Louisiana some damn where. I don't know where they're going to move him to, but it's a damn shame that you a 33-year-old grown man old enough to be this child dad, and you do this. Like, what's the screening process in Louisiana? Because just last Friday, I did a story about a woman in Vivian, Louisiana, who was also a PE teacher who paid students to bully another students, and then didn't even want to pay them kids their damn money. I did that video Friday. If y'all ain't seen it, you can go check it out. But what the hell is going on in Louisiana? Well, we have these teachers, if they ain't sleeping with the students, they are fighting the students. And if they're not fighting the students, they are setting the students up to get jumped. But anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. I will keep you all updated as more info come out as to what's going on with Christopher in this case. But it's a very sad situation. That's why you must, and I tell you all every time, talk to your children. Check up on your children. Just pop up at school sometime, because you just never know what a person may be thinking. And also, in close, I want to leave you with this. People that know Christopher say they did not expect him to do anything like this. But it goes to show you that, look, even if it's not Halloween, people still wear a mask every day. Just because you don't see a person doing something or you don't think they would do it does not necessarily mean that they won't do it. So remember that part also. Now, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section. You can email me. We can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed. And I will see y'all soon on the next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.